TV Book Club with Specsavers.
You would observe the nice house and the people carrier parked outside and think that this is the property of perfectly normal human beings who pose no threat to the outside world. If you let yourself think this, you would be wrong. For 17 Orchard Lane is the home of the Radleys, and despite their very best efforts, they are anything but normal. The Radleys is the story of a family, and it's a family of vampires. These are vampires who live very much like human beings, in fact, to such an extent that their children don't realise they're vampires. There's Rowan and Clara, the two teenagers who believe they're human beings having all these problems, these skin allergies, insomnia. The parents believe they are doing the right thing, to not only suppress their instincts, but also to keep it a total secret. Clara gets these strange cravings which she doesn't understand, and it all comes to a head one night at a party outdoors in a field when a boy tries it on with her. She responds in a way which even she doesn't understand, and the boy ends up dead. Through this crisis, they actually become stronger. So this is the thing they've been absolutely dreading to happen. But in the end, for them, it may be the thing they needed all along.
Well, I must admit, when I started reading the Radleys, I thought, what a beautifully written book. And then when the actual sort of secret heart of the book started to, you know, rear its ugly head, and it was about vampires, I thought, oh no.
I have to say, I totally agree with that. I resist, every chapter I read, I resisted, thinking, no, it's about vampires, but I think it's so well done and so well constructed that eventually, so about a third of the way in, I thought, I give up. You know, Mr. Haig, it's your reality, I believe it, and it's just so well worked out.
It was much more about vampirism is your dangerous side, the bit of you that you put aside as you grow older. And that's why I thought the mother and father of the family were such interesting characters, because they were battling against being vampires, but also trying to reconnect with the whole bit of them that was exciting and young, and all the risks they used to take that they've forgotten how to take. I think the metaphor worked so well with that couple particularly.
There's very knowing jokes, aren't there? He's in his power then to say that Lord Byron was a vampire and all the romantic poets, except Wordsworth. Obviously, that's a very funny line.
Yes.
And he ties it in with all the Manchester goth scene. It's all, there's some clever jokes in there. But I think the thing is that all the characters are very well written. They're not sort of pawns to the plot, are they? They actually they're very rounded characters and very believable. Each one of them, even Will, the naughty uncle, is a very believable, fully rounded character, and you sort of sympathise with all of them, don't you? And care about what happens to them.
TV Book Club with Specsavers.